Might have a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they gonna shine with you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut a rug, burn it up like neon lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but we're gonna dance the dust right off them tonight.
Hello race fans, this is World NASCAR Champions here, and we welcome you to the first race of the Nikon Cup Series here at the Seattle Motor Speedway. Let's take a look at today's headlines for today's race. Introducing first, Jeff Gordon's on the pole. He finished second in the Dale Earnhardt Sr. Classic. He will roll out first. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. That is Kyle Busch. He performed great in the last two showings at the Seattle Motor Speedway. Now, let's get ready for the command.
And now, race fans, please welcome Grand Marshal Jim Stewart as he delivers those most famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
As the engines are all fired up, let's take a look at today's starting lineup. In row 1, it is Jeff Gordon and Kyle Busch. In row 2, it's Tony Stewart and Jimmy Johnson. In row 3, it's Elliott Sadler and Dale Earnhardt Jr. In row 4, it's Martin Truex Jr. and Kasey Kahne. In row 5, it's Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick. In row 6, it's Bobby Labonte and Rusty Wallace. In row 7, it's Michael Waltrip and Jamie McMurray. In row 8, it's Brian Newman and Brian Vickers. In row 9, it's Matt Kenseth and Dale Jarrett. And rounding out in the final row, it is Mark Martin. Here are your headlines for the Seattle-Washington 400 at Seattle Motor Speedway. Jeff Gordon's on the pole, 12 laps to complete 400 miles, and points are on the line today. As the pace car pulls off, the first race of the Nikon Cup Series at the Seattle Motor Speedway is underway. It is no surprise that Jeff Gordon will lead the first lap of today's race. Don't forget, Jeff Gordon was fastest in the opening practice, fastest in qualifying, and fastest in final practice. Could he get the job done and get the victory here at the Seattle Motor Speedway? That is the big question that everybody's asking. So far, so good by the 24 of Jeff Gordon. Behind him is the guy who beat him at the line at the Dale Earnhardt Sr. Classic, which is Kyle Busch. Could Kyle Busch find a victory here at the Seattle Motor Speedway? He could go 2 for 3 here at the Seattle Motor Speedway. However, he is struggling to find a line to pass Jeff Gordon, as Jeff Gordon has led all 4 laps. Kyle Busch is still struggling to find a line to catch Jeff Gordon. Trouble, that is Kasey Kahne and Bobby Labonte. The first caution is out. Let's take a look at the replay. What happened moments ago? It looks like Kevin Harvick tried to get a huge run off of 2, but instead makes contact with Kasey Kahne. And then Kasey Kahne gets teamboat by Bobby Labonte. What a hard lick between Labonte and Kasey Kahne. As you take a look at the results right here on this accident. So it looks like Bobby Labonte and Kasey Kahne, their day is going to be cut short. As you could take a look at the replay one more time. Just a terrible wreck on lap 5. Now we'll be right back after a quick commercial break. Welcome back to World NASCAR Champions. Here is the first show at the Seattle Motor Speedway, and it was the championship race to crown Volume 2 of the World NASCAR Champions. Go check that race out. The link is in the description. And don't forget to leave a like. And don't forget to also watch the Dale Earnhardt Sr. Classic. The link is also in the description. Go check that race out and leave a like, because it was a good old classic Car of Tomorrow race. Here are some big headlines before the restart. Kasey Kahne and Bobby Labonte are out of today's race, as we have 4 laps remaining at the Seattle Motor Speedway. 4 laps to go. Could anybody stop Jeff Gordon? Green flag is back in the air, and we have 4 laps remaining. Look at Tony Stewart being aggressive on this restart. Vintage Tony Stewart, as we have a big chaos behind him, but up front, it is Tony Stewart. Could this be a lap where Jeff Gordon doesn't lead? Looks like Tony Stewart will lead with 3 laps to go. Jeff Gordon is doing everything he can to catch Tony Stewart. He doesn't want this one to slip away, as we have 2 laps remaining at Seattle Motor Speedway. A bump and run by Jeff Gordon. Vintage Jeff Gordon, as he's going to lead down to the backstretch as they go. Could Tony Stewart find a lane? He's going to try to take the middle to take the race lead away from Jeff Gordon. That's not going to happen. Jeff Gordon is going to lead with 1 lap to go. Look at Jeff Gordon getting a huge run off the backstretch. Tony Stewart does not look like he's going to catch to Jeff Gordon. It's Jeff Gordon who's going to win it here at the Seattle Motor Speedway. Let's take a look at a replay. What happened moments ago? Tony Stewart went down in the apron trying to put his nose in there to make it a 3-wide situation to take the race lead from Jeff Gordon, and he did. But look at what happened with 2 laps remaining, because Jeff Gordon got a huge run off of 4, and he gave a classic bump and run. And then the result is Jeff Gordon has led the last 2 laps and won at the Seattle Motor Speedway, because Tony Stewart did not catch Jeff Gordon at the end. And Jeff Gordon gets to burn it down at the Seattle Motor Speedway. Congratulations, Jeff Gordon. He gets to burn it down at Seattle Motor Speedway. As here is your finishing results. You can find your favorite driver and where they lie. And here is your point standings. Jeff Gordon will lead with 27 points. Tony Stewart is second in the points. Third is Martin Truex Jr. And the list goes on. And the win equals 19 points. Most lap led equals 1 point. Laps led equals 1 point. And the points are not yet doubled. That'll be second half of the season. Congratulations, Jeff Gordon, winning the first race of the Nikon Cup Series. This is World NASCAR Champions, signing out.